and nights, be mine, be mine. As he's, I don't have anything plugged in, I just realized. I'm gonna get really mad at myself later for when... Actually, I'll just do that. And then that way I can do this. We're gonna play some Minecraft if I can, like, get my headphones plugged in here. Alright. I'm opening my game as we speak. Going live. So, I thought we could do a mixture of things. We'll just play Minecraft like the way I typically play Minecraft by myself. I cannot hear anything out of this ear. So that's cool. Give it a second. There we go. Alright. TikTok Studio. I cannot hear anything out of this ear. Out of this left ear. Guys, I really want to play Paralives. I cannot stop thinking about Paralives. Okay. I would like to listen to... I low-key want to listen to One Direction. Maybe we'll start with One Direction, feel the vibes out. You know what I mean? I guess it's gonna have to do. We'll start with One Direction. I don't know if the vibes are there for One Direction. Alright. Let's close this and this. Your hair gets me overwhelmed. Okay, so what I was doing, was, let me move this over here. This here. This here. We are cooking now. We had seeds. Oh, I already emptied them. Look at me. I think I have everything. You know what I could do? No, because the thing is like, I don't have any more sticks. Alright, so what we're gonna do first is we're gonna go to the Ocean Monument. We're gonna go to the Ocean Monument first, and we'll work there until we're, like, out of whatever. And then we'll come here to the main base area, and we'll, like, do some things. Like, we'll work on the wood storage room and stuff. Yeah. That's the plan. Right now I'm looking at you and I can't believe... I'm gonna start building this out some more too. Beautiful. Start digging some more. I've just been really in my Arc Raiders era, so I haven't been, It's dark. I should probably sleep. I've just been really in my Arc Raiders era, so I'm, like, not really playing a whole lot of Minecraft off stream like I typically would. Oh, that's for my chest. I made another one. I forgot. That's empty. We have cyan dye, wool, coal, and our jack-o'-lanterns. Alright. Well, we're low-key out of wool. Let's lay the jack-o'-lanterns down, I guess. Or finish laying them down. We'll, like, feel the vibes. I've been wanting to listen to One Direction, but, like, I don't know if those are the vibes. I kind of want to listen to Jonas Brothers or Taylor Swift. Also, when people start coming in and stuff, I want to ask you guys a question. Hi, Car. Car, let me ask your opinion. Thanks for doing first, how do we feel if I do something every Friday night in June called Fun Music Fridays, where we listen to, like, a random album? Like, in my brain, I don't want to spoil, like, what we would listen to, because I kind of have an idea of what I want to listen to for the first time, or, like, for the first time in a really long time. I'd be curious. There's an artist that I've been wanting to, like, listen to for a while. That I'm like, And I feel like this might be a good opportunity. Do it like random music? Well, I have, like, if I were to do it, I have 4 albums in my head already that I'm like, I think this would be cool if we listened to these 4. Because, like, one, it would, like, a couple of them would, like, pertain to the audience, like my audience, of people who typically watch me. And then a couple of them are kind of, like, different. Or I guess I should say, like, one of them is different, really different. If it goes well, we could continue it all throughout summer and just call it Fun Music Fridays for the entire summer. Or, like, I couldn't do it for the entire summer because I have a vacation planned in August. But we could do it for a little bit. One more time. You have 55 followers on TikTok? Nice. I'm trying to hit 1,000. I'm wondering if hitting 1,000 on TikTok would help with the shadow ban. My account is getting better. It's just taking a lot of time. When did I get unbanned from going live? January? I think January, right? So, it's taking a long time. Even though I didn't do anything to get banned. Oh my gosh, wait, do I have this all? I just have to place the concrete. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Is the music too loud, by the way? Let me know if it's too loud. If it is, I can turn it down. It's kind of loud in my ears, but it's fine. I'm loud anyway. I needed to make... You know what I didn't grab? That I should have 100% grabbed? I don't think I grabbed any gravel. Oh, wait, I have some here. Never mind, we're fine. Where did I do with the cyan dye? Oh, what to do when you don't know where anything is. Alright, we'll start here. We'll see. Wait, did I fix this? Looking at you. Yeah, I did. I, like, adjusted some of my settings to record something earlier, and I forgot if I fixed it back so the music will be muted. The most thing I have on my page is 4,670. Yeah, because I get banned constantly on TikTok, or I was getting banned constantly on TikTok, like, it was very hard to, oopsies. It's just, like, I'm shadow banned. It's been doing better. I'm trying to post a lot more. My YouTube is doing really good. I'm really excited about that. Like, I don't really, like, people ask me all the time, they're like, you don't, like, make any money, though, so why keep doing it? I'm like, because it's fun. Like, I literally said to one of them, I was like, if I didn't stream and I didn't post, I would literally have no friends. Like, I would, like, never leave my house. I would have no friends. I'd just sit here all day. And I would, like, I think I would go insane. Because I don't have, like, the only people I would talk to are my family. Like, I don't have anybody else to talk to. Like, I wouldn't know Sam, who's, like, become, like, my best friend. Like, I wouldn't know you or Daddy Bro. Like, Daddy Bro's become one of my, like, really good friends. Even though I'm kind of psycho. You've become a good friend. Ardos, even though Ardos never comes to my streams anymore. No, I'm just kidding. I really like streaming. Hi, Banana. How are you? I really like streaming in the mornings or in, like, the early afternoons because it gives me time to, like, chill out in the evenings. So, like, it's just nice. I think it's, dang it. It's just nicer for me, I think. I enjoy it more because then I can tune into your stream or Daddy Bro's stream. Thanks for liking the live. Hello, TikTok. If you're just tuning in, I'm building a tropical resort in my ocean monument. And the cool thing is that my ocean monument, directly beneath of it, is my stronghold. So we're going to, like, combine the two and collect all the villager trades. So that's the plan. Right now we're doing what's called a foggy glass effect. And we're going to make it look like water, because if I let villagers roam free, they're going to get stuck in the water. So I thought it would be best to, like, just make a glass effect and make it look like it's water. But, like, I like streaming in the afternoons and the mornings because, like, one, me streaming at night, like, would make me want to stay up late, and I can't do that. Like, that's just, I've learned in the last few years that that's really not healthy for my body and not good for me, even though I'm a night owl. So, like, my cap is, like, I stay up late one night a week, 2 max. And 2, like, I don't do every week. I do, like, maybe a couple times a month. If, like, this weekend is, like, Memorial Day weekend, so I'll probably stay up a couple times. But, like, usually my second night of staying up really late, it's, like, usually only, like, 2 a.m. or something. It's not, like, 4 or 5. Which I don't do very often anymore anyway. Usually I stay up at, like 2 a.m. max, typically. If I'm in bed, I think my body does a lot better if I can just get in bed, even if I'm, like, just reading. As long as I'm, like, resting and not just sitting up in my chair or whatever. So, I find that streaming in the evenings, I'm just, like, it's just harder. I think I have too many things open. Close this. Hold you close tonight. What is open? That's, like, causing my computer to, like, tweak. I might just die inside. Nothing. But I like streaming at night, or, like, in the mornings and afternoons. So I finally found a new world to play on. Really nice biome area. It's my old world before I went on vacation. Got corrupted again? You should learn how to, like, try and get it backed up on, like, a hard drive or something so you don't lose that. Which reminds me, I need to download my world and back it up. I need to download my world and back it up tonight. I need to get better at doing that, like, every Friday. Vullaby in the chat, how do you have them back, but they were all corrupted at 17 states. Yeah, like, when you get done playing, like, for, like, I know that Tanisha backs hers up every Friday, and I think I'm gonna start trying to back it up every Friday. I do it randomly. But I need to be more consistent with it, so I think I'm gonna start doing it every Friday like she does. And then, I'm gonna back it up to Google Drive and onto my other hard drive that I have. I might back it up into my other hard drive. It probably, all 17 of your saves got corrupted because you're just making copies. You're not like, like, it's all the same game files. I don't really know. Like, it makes sense in my head, but I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, people ask me all the time why I don't play Bedrock, and it's because it's super buggy. It's, I've played a lot of Bedrock in my day, and, when I got my laptop in 2020, I was like, I'm gonna play Java Edition. We've been living in fast forward. Listen, I am not using Stream Elements. I'm not doing it. So, I don't know how to get, I don't know how to get follower on. I've been thinking about the, okay. I love One Direction, but this is just not vibing. I'm not vibing. I'm not vibing. Should we just listen to Taylor? Did I add... I did add Life of a Showgirl. Alright. We're gonna listen to Taylor, because I'm just not vibing with One Direction tonight. Like I wanted to. I've been thinking about the Hall of Fame. Because I've been digging in the Nether a lot. And I just don't know what to do about the fact that, like, I don't know how to tell how long somebody's been following. Unfortunately. Is this supposed to be Pumpkin? I guess so. Alright, well, we'll have to fix that. So... And I refuse to use Stream Elements. I'm not doing it. If I ever, became a large streamer and somebody asked me why, I used it, I would straight out, tell them, and maybe that would get their attention. But the way that they handled everything is just garbage, and the fact that they took, over $600 of money is crazy, so, I don't know how to tell or how to do that, so I guess we'll figure it out. But, from my understanding, your channel points are a good reflection of how much time you've actually spent in the stream. So, I'm gonna probably have to rely heavily on channel points. Unfortunately. And then probably, I don't know, make another requirement. Oh, I forgot it's concrete, so it's not gonna matter. So, I don't know. I do like doing night streams too, by the way. What is this server? It's a private realm that I play on. Excuse me. I ordered pizza tonight. And I think I have, because of my Crohn's, like, silent acid reflux, where you, like, hiccup a lot, and after you eat, so, excuse me. Yep, it's a private realm that I play on. I've been playing on it for almost 3 years. Right now we're making a foggy glass effect on, my ocean monument to make it look like water, because I'm gonna collect all of the villager trades here. And I'm going to, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna collect all the villager trades here, and if I'm gonna let them wander, which I don't know if I want to let them wander, but just in case I decide, they're gonna get stuck in the water, and it's gonna be annoying, and I don't want to deal with it, to be honest with you. So, we're gonna do this. So, that's the plan. Yeah, I just posted a video on this, I think earlier today or yesterday. I don't know why I'm like, do you guys see this? I don't know what the problem is. Refresh, maybe? Do. I want to plan some streams with, a couple friends, too. And we play, like, Fortnite. I want to see this Zero build update. If you join some popular stream, you might get more viewers. That's okay. I don't really care about the viewers. I'm just here for funsies. I just like playing my games and talking to you guys. Well, it's just kind of better, you know? Like, having viewers? Well, I'm live on Twitch, too, so, like, I'm not just talking to TikTok. I feel crazy. What button do you press to get whatever block you're looking at? I can't figure out. I press scroll wheel. Scroll wheel in. So, here, and then I press scroll wheel. And I don't wanna cry in vain. I don't know how people do the double click so easily. I find myself struggling so hard. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, which one do we think the cyan dies in? Aha! Found it! Selena, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah. I'm live on Twitch too, guys. I'm not just talking to TikTok. Twitch has always been the platform that I've always gone live on. I started streaming on Twitch, and, I'm not gonna leave Twitch to go to TikTok, because TikTok has done nothing but do me dirty. In fact, sometimes I don't even go live on TikTok. I just go live on Twitch when I do go live, because TikTok just does me dirty all the time. It's actually ridiculous. How do you say so consistent in one world? I get so bored and make a new world after 2 weeks. I really, the number one thing that I always tell people is, like, don't randomize your seed. Like, make sure you pick a seed that you really enjoy. Like, if you're looking for something specific, like, go to Google and just type in XXXXXX, you know? Yeah, thanks for the follow. Like, for example, when I picked my seed, I picked it for the 1.2 update, which was the Cherry Blossom update. Ash, thanks for the follow. Lily, thank you for the follow. Let's go, guys. I picked it for the 1.2 update. So I typed into Google best cherry blossom biomes at spawn. And then I went through a bunch. I streamed it. It's on my YouTube if you want to see, like, exactly what I did to, like, find the seed. We went through a bunch of seeds, and we picked this one because it had 2 villages, a plains biome, which is my favorite biome, because you don't have to do a lot of terraforming to get it the way that you want it to, which is nice. It had, like, literally every biome possible around it at the time, so, and I really like my seed. The second thing I did was I just decided that I loved building. Building was something that I was trying to learn to do in the last few years, trying to get better at it, and my husband taught me how to make roofs and how to build, like, other things, and, like, taught me some redstone, and it just became fun. So that's the other thing that, like, kept me in this world, was I didn't want to have to rebuild all that stuff again. And then the third thing is, like, I think people don't let their imagination go as far as it should. Like, the world is literally your oyster in Minecraft. Like, don't be afraid to start 100 projects, because then you'll never be bored. I have literally a million things going on in my world right now, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. Yeah, not gonna lie, that's true, yeah. I also love building. My hubby keeps trying to explain redstone to me. I'm really not good at redstone, but I understand observers now. I understand, I'm gonna have to go down. I understand observers now. I understand a little bit about repeaters. I'm telling you, I'm so dumb that I thought that powered rails required, like, a redstone contraption to work. Like, I thought I was gonna have to do, like, really difficult redstone, and that's not the case. You just need a lever, and I'm just dumb. So, like, I built my sugarcane farm and my bamboo farm without a tutorial. Hi, nothing! Long time no see! Dude, I saw your account got hacked on Discord. And I was like, they were, like, spamming, like, links in the Discord. I had to, like, remove you because, they were spamming, like, porno links. Can I see some of your best buildings? Yeah. I'll show you. I was stupid. I should have, 2, 3, 4. Let me finish placing this concrete and we'll go. I'm really not a great builder, but there are a couple of builds that I'm, like, really proud of in my world. How many more blocks of concrete do I have? Oh, I have a ton. Okay, well then never mind. Let me just go now. Alright. Let me see. Do I have rockets? Alright. We have to go this way. So, my number 1 favorite build is out here in the desert, and eventually I want to do more stuff with it, but it's just like not on the list right now. I have other things that I want to do first, so like my nether's a problem. I'm trying to finish my ocean monument. Not finish it, but you know, get it built and such. Through this portal. Making fun else is like I've been learning yes, I love Pinterest. It's so good. So this is one village that I would like to kind of like redo. Is it this way? It's this way. I think. It is this way. This is my Colosseum. I built this when my husband played a lot more with me. He doesn't play a lot with me anymore. But I built this so we'd have an arena to fight in, which ironically, look, I left scaffolding here. And now he doesn't really play with me anymore, so I'm really proud of this. This is like my favorite build in the world, and it doesn't make any sense because there's nothing else about it. Like there's no other buildings, no other things. So eventually we're gonna come out here and we're gonna like make this cohesive and make it like a real town. Like over here. Over here is a village in a jungle. I think. I haven't been out here in a hot minute. Oh, it's right here. And we're gonna like fix up this village, make it better, probably make it cohesive with the Colosseum. I built this house with the intention of it like, I built this house with the intention of being out here all the time, and I haven't been out here. I've been doing other things. So, but this is what it looks like. It's really bad. Look, oh my gosh, I have stuff. I have stuff. I should definitely take that. But there's a jungle temple over there that I would like to use, and I would like to do like a treetop thing. Like I want to make this a huge, beautiful, like couple cities. Also, there's over here, there's another savannah village. I don't know how far it is. I don't think it's that far, but I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Yep. So it'd be really cool if we could connect all three. But, like, that's a later thing. Like, I really, like, the ideas for that are very slim. And, they're, like, I have my nether that I'm trying to build, and my ocean monument, and my greenhouse. And those three things are really big for me right now, and I need to, like, finish a couple of them first. And you were saying you're a bad builder? Oh my gosh, you're actually so good. Thank you, guys. Okay, that's, like, what I build. But that Coliseum was God tier. Oh my gosh, you guys are too nice. Thank you. This way. This azalea tree is the only reason I know how to get around out here, because I don't come out here very often. I come out here for sand, but usually I stick around this area to build it. Like, you can see where I've probably dug out a lot of sand. Like, over there, half that mountain's gone. That's really flat. My next favorite build is at my base. So we're gonna fly back to my base. And then we'll go back to the ocean monument. He's 17. I don't know anything, but I know I miss you. I'll tell you this, when my nether gets done, it might be my best build I've ever done or the worst thing I've ever created. Genuinely, I don't know yet. I'm really nervous to execute this properly. We should have enough rockets. If not, I think my chest I think I put it right. I'm gonna start digging out over there some more. Bro was waiting for it. Yeah, he was. Boom, boom. I must say, I really like my wool farm. This building is so cute. Anyway. Over here. This is my zoo. I love my zoo so much so far. But this is my zoo. I have every colored sheep. I have, like, the basic sheep, okay? I have red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. And then I have a place. This is where the Jebs are gonna go. But I have, like, I collected all the little baby mobs. Excuse me, sir. Oh, no, that's right. I was like, wait, what? No, that was right. I've decided that I'm going to move. I'm going to build 2 enclosures for the horses. And I'm going to move these ones to a different area. Or, like, I don't know yet. But I'm going to build a place where you can ride them over here. That's a work in progress. And it's ugly. Don't look at it. I, like, lost a vision that I thought I had. And then I have all my, like, animals here. Like, I put them in fence gates because the idea for me was that, like, you could go in and you could pet them because they're farm animals. Like, they're not dangerous. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're farm animals. It's supposed to be, like, petting zoo vibes. Like, I'm gonna build bunnies next and they're gonna go, like, right here. And I want the idea to be the same with the bunnies. You can go in and hold them and pet them and stuff. I have my sniffers over here. Let's sleep. Hold up. My zoo is, like, my favorite thing. I love it. And then what's cool about the sniffers is that... Boom, boom, boom. Is that I do have a place. It's not, like, finished yet, obviously, but, like, it collects the seeds for me. So, yay. See, I'm, like, kind of in the middle of, like, working on this area, too, because over here is my greenhouse, and I'm gonna collect all the flowers, all the bushes, and I'm gonna build mini biomes, which is what TikTok suggested. So, you guys on TikTok, somebody came in the stream and suggested making mini biomes in the world where I display all the trees, because I was trying to figure out a way to display the trees, but they were all, like, every way I was trying to do it was ugly. And so they're like, just make mini biomes. So I'm really excited. Here's the pathway for them, and we're gonna, like, put little mini biomes of all the trees there, all the different trees. So, but yeah, those are a couple of my favorite builds. I like the Cause It Was Crazy build. Do you have some other big builds? No, not really. Just my zoo. My monorail is also a really big build. We could ride it. Boop. I call it a monorail. It's really not. It's supposed to mimic, like, the Disney monorail in a sense. But, like, I wanted it to be... Like, it's not anything like the Disney monorail, but, like, I wanted the glass so you could see the world while you're riding, because I think that would be cool. Like, imagine, like, riding the monorail and you can't see anything of the world. Like, I think that's one of the cool things is, like, I could ride this if I'm, like, I need to go to the bathroom or something. I could just ride this and then, like, I'm safe up here. You know what I mean? Or, like, whatever. Like, I just... And it's cool to see my builds and stuff and watch the world. Yeah. So, like, I did it black and, like, I used the mushroom blocks to make it look like a Mickey Mouse thing, because Disney kind of was, like, the one that inspired me to be like, let's build, like, a minecart system in the sky and call it a monorail. I want my monorail to go, like, everywhere in the world. But, like, I don't know how feasible that is. Like, imagine building this, like, 25,000 blocks out. I don't know. We'll see about that. Because I wanted to take it all the way out to the desert, but I don't know if that's, like, feasible. I don't know or not. So I guess we'll see. Like, look at how cool it is to see this view. Like, 10 out of 10. I really like it. So, that's my sugarcane bamboo farm. I really like that tower. That's my cactus farm. I really like this build. I don't know. I really like them all. Oh, my mushrooms. That one has my mushroom and, like, that's, like, my bone mealer for, like, mushrooms and flowers. This one has my moss farm. I have some bee farms in behind it that I'm gonna put in mushrooms as well. Okay. It doesn't want to, do it, I guess. But anyway, you can kind of see, that's my concrete farm, but, yeah. There are my camels, Caramel and Chocolate. I think I'm gonna move them to the zoo. I don't know yet. Because they, like, Caramel has a track record of escaping. I think if the glass color be black, it will suit better. You think? See, I did white to kind of, like, in between, so that way you, like, didn't entirely see the other person through it, you know? Like, it was kind of foggy. But I wanted to see clearly through the glass. That's why I left it clear. That's my, see, you can see the bee farm there. This is my tree farm. And at the time, I was not aware that TNT duping was super controversial. So don't come at me. I love doing railways, but OMG, that redstone only needs a torch and a diary, but that way works too. What do you mean? That redstone only needs a torch and a diary? I don't know what you mean. TNT duping is basically where you multiply the TNT, like you copycat it, so that way you're not using, like you're using the same TNT block, but you've tricked the game into making a new TNT block, even though you never placed a new one down. I was not aware that that was what I was doing when I built the farm. And I was not aware, even after I figured out that I was duping TNT, that it was super controversial. Yeah. So, like, and honestly, I play with keep inventory, so, you know what? If people are gonna cry, let them cry. That's my philosophy about it now, because I really like my tree farm. It's helpful to me. So, we're gonna leave it. I still don't understand the redstone thing. The reason why I built it like this... The reason why it's built like this is because I wanted it to be fully automatic. So the only way that I knew how to break a minecart was with a cactus. So it breaks... The cactus breaks it, it falls into the hopper, and it just filters back into here. Yeah. Now that I'm, like, a better builder, I could have probably built it better, but, like, I think it's fine. I could have definitely hidden it a lot better, I think, and built it a little bit better. But at the time, I was crying because, like, I didn't know how to, like, I didn't know, like, how to get it to be fully active. So, I think it's fine. It's not, like, a ton of redstone. It's literally 2 hoppers, a dispenser, a button, and a cactus. Alright. Let's fill this up. You or somebody that we don't know. I think this one will become my favorite build. Until my nether's done. When my nether's done, that might be my favorite build. I don't know. We'll see how it turns out. I'm scared for it because I'm not, I've never done anything like basically, I want to turn my nether into Maleficent's castle. So you need to calm down. That I haven't started yet that I want to. My ancient city. Actually, I low-key kind of did. What we did was we cleared out the ancient city. We cleared out the ancient city, of the shulkers, so that way the warden wouldn't spawn. But that's all we've done. I want to make it, I want to dig it all out, and I want to make it yellow. Like, I want it to become, like, just a fully yellow build. I don't know what I would do there, but that's the idea, is that it's just going to be completely yellow. What it will house or what it will do, I don't know. But that's what I want to do. Honestly, I don't even know where my ancient city is, because in my world, the books broke. So when you write in a book, there's a bug where they start to turn to hashtags. So I have no idea what the coordinates are now. So I'm gonna have to go back in VODs and see if I can find it. Or just guess. Like, open up a creative world and just start flying around. And, like, seeing if I can find it in the creative world, because it's busted. Yellow's my favorite color, too! Dude. Listen. We're about to get serious. We're about to get serious. Let's pause the music. I just want to be clear. Alright? Listen, loving yellow has become a trend. I don't know what I'm saying. Has become a trend in the last couple years. I don't know why. I don't know how. But, like, my beef is that when I was growing up, I was quite literally made fun of. Made fun of. For liking yellow. Everyone's like, oh my gosh, you like yellow? Who likes yellow? It's the color of pee. Ha ha ha, point and laugh. You like the color of pee. It's the color of pus. It's the color of vomit. Why do you like yellow? That's so weird. Yellow is such a bad color. I was made fun of so much as a kid. And even, like, into slightly of my adulthood for liking yellow. And for the last couple years, it has risen and bubbled up to being everybody's favorite color all of a sudden. And I can guarantee you, these girls on TikTok that are like, yellow is my favorite color. Like, it's always been my favorite color. Or they're just embracing yellow in their profile. Or, like, they're like, I want a yellow kitchen. Like, the yellow KitchenAid is so good. Like, butter yellow. Yes, queen. Get out of here. Get out of here. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. You are hopping on a trend, and I guarantee you, you are probably one of the girls making fun of people like me who loved yellow all their life. I'm sorry. Rant done. Dude, it makes me so mad. Ugh. Nope, I've loved yellow since I was very little because my grandma had yellow roses everywhere. That's so cute. I don't know why, but I've always loved yellow. Like, my room was a bright yellow. A bright yellow, like sunshine yellow. And later I found out that my mom's, like, wedding colors were yellow, and that she kind of, like, I don't know if she really has a favorite color per se. I've never heard her, like, claim a favorite color. She's always said that, like, oh, I like these colors, but she has talked about really liking yellow when she was, like, younger, and her wedding was yellow, so I'm assuming that's, like, I was past the trait of liking yellow, I guess. But, like, I've always loved yellow. It's always been my favorite. And I've always been very picky about my yellows because, I hear people, like, they talk about how pretty, like, yellow is, but it's like, it's not yellow, it's mustard. Or it's not yellow, it's orange or green. Like, it's like, some people just don't know what yellow is either. Like, I love Minecraft, but the amount of arguments I've gotten into with people, not like arguing, we're just like bickering, but like about the lack of yellow blocks in this game, and that I'm so excited for Sulfur because I'm like so excited to like have a true yellow block hopefully. And everyone's like, but we have them, and I'm like, half of the blocks in this game aren't yellow. They're like green or pushing orange. Like, get out of here. I want yellow in my wedding dress too, specifically yellow roses. Girl! Hold on. Pause. Pause. Let's see. It's literally the same. Let's see if I can get... Gun. Can I see photos? I don't want to show off like all of my friends' faces. But do I? You know what? Screw it. I'm going to. Save image. This is like a good photo of what my wedding was. Hold on. I got you, TikTok. Let's see. How do I add image? Oh, it's gonna like let me pick it. This was my wedding. That's my wedding. And then you can see yellow roses. Mm-hmm. Yep. I think my friend, one of my friends, she was like fine with the bridesmaid dresses, but she really liked this green one that we could have ordered in the same color, but I liked this one better. So I felt kind of bad, but also I was like, it's my wedding. But that was my wedding. Let's see. Can I get a photo? Is this, like, this is my favorite photo, but it's like, you can't tell. You just can't tell in this, but I'll try to do my best. Alright, here's my husband and I. I keep moving the stupid game. I don't mean to. Here's my husband and I. You can see our yellow Converse. We have matching Converse. His said groom. Mine said bride, because I was not wearing heels. If I wasn't wearing Converse, if I had not found these Converse, I was walking barefoot. I'm being dead serious. His suit is navy blue, by the way. And then there's like our backdrop. This is my favorite photo ever. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah. Thank you. I don't go to that church anymore, but you know, it is what it is. I do. That's my favorite photo. I love that one. Lots of baby's breath in all the floors. I don't know if I got baby's breath. I don't know if I did or not. I know all I said was I want yellow roses, and then because my mom put together the bouquets and stuff and bought, like, we used a lot of fake flowers because, like, real flowers are expensive and I can't keep anything alive. So for the decor, we used, like, a lot of fake flowers, but for, like, the bouquets and the boutonnieres, we used, like, real flowers. And I was like, I just want yellow roses. I said I want yellow roses everywhere because it's my favorite, and I was like, I don't care what you do. everything else. So I don't know what she used, to be honest with you. I wish I would have kept my bouquet. I didn't know at the time that, like, you could keep your bouquet and send it off to be pressed and put into a frame. I wish I'd done that. Excuse me, but I didn't. I didn't know about it. Sam! I was just talking about you because somebody on TikTok had suggested, like, joining a big S&P for viewers. No tea, no shade to hate to them, but I, just for the sake of the story in the back, like, the explanation, and I said, well, like, I don't really, like, stream, like, I don't care about views. Like, views are nice, but I was like, if I literally didn't stream, I would not, like, have any friends. And I said, literally, like, what I would call my best friend is because I started streaming. I'm doing Dollar Tree and crafting all the table decor. Yeah, my mom's really crafty. About a month before my wedding, my mom got into... Whoopsies, this is not supposed to be there. My mom and my brother got into a really bad accident. So for my wedding, she's in a wheelchair because she literally she was not allowed to walk on her leg at all. They're both fine, but... she literally, like, we had to have a lot of help putting up the decorations and stuff because she wasn't allowed to bear weight on her hip until, like, July. So, like, we got married in June and she got in the accident mid-April. She wasn't allowed to bear weight on it till July, so we had to have a lot of help with setup and stuff, more than what I probably would have asked of some people. And my aunt was one person that helped us, and she was, like, trying to tie a bow to put on the back of the chairs for the reception. She's like, I don't know how to do this. And my mom's like, give it here. And she did it. And then she just sat there and tied all the bows, and everyone else just put them on the back of the chairs. You keep popping up on my For You page, and I always think the lava is pumpkins. Or the pumpkin is lava. Yeah. I want to do a lava floor, because that sounds really cool, but, like, I don't know. I consider you my best friend too, Queen. Eee, Sam! I love Sam. Sam's the best, guys. Find yourselves a Sam. Girl, can we talk about Big Brother? Why does Big Brother start so late? Listen, just because you know everything that happened last summer, right? In my brain, I feel like the timeline was Big Brother hit when everything started, like, hitting the fan. You know what I mean? And I felt like that was, like, literally kept me so distracted from everything. And I feel like it started way earlier. Like, am I crazy for thinking that? Your name is amazing. Unicorn glitter farts. Yeah, that is pretty awesome. I'm making a foggy glass effect. So, like, what you do is you layer a light source completely under where you're going to put the glass, and you put carpet over it so it looks like fog or like water or something. And it make, like, the glow of it makes it, like, look a lot better, which is why you put, like, a glow thing under it. You can use any light source, but, like, pumpkins, I just have a lot of pumpkins, and you're not gonna see them, so, because it's gonna be covered in carpet. Guys, lock in, best song. So that's why I'm using pumpkins, because I have a ton of them, and it's not hard to get them, and you're not gonna see them, so. I lost my Sam. Her name was Sam too. I'm so sorry. It sucks when you lose somebody like that. Girl, it is ruining my summer. They started later and later every year. Really? Dude, I was like, when I heard July 9th, I literally lost it. I think I heard it on my phone, and I literally, like, I was just sitting here like this, and I was just scrolling, and I literally heard July 9th, and I did this, and went, what? Dude, because I felt like, when I tried to catch up on it last summer, I felt like I watched, like, 12,000 episodes before I was finally caught up. And at that point, it was literally, like, mid-August, I think. Like, I don't understand. Does that mean we're gonna get less and less episodes? Everything that day. Danko! Thanks for the rose. How you doing, buddy? The rose Meowth in the chat. I happy you love and we can bond over it. Dude, I love Big Brother. I want to watch, like, the older seasons that I haven't watched yet that I said I was going to. But my YouTube works again, finally. So I've been watching so much YouTube. Like, I've been binging YouTube. Like, I haven't even watched Bones in, like, a month. It's low-key bad. Because, like, I want to finish Bones. But, like, I literally have been watching so much YouTube. And then the other thing, too, is, like, I don't know if you guys know this, but on Twitch, they, like, a lot of people start streaming for St. Jude. So then there's a lot of, like, funny content and a lot of, like things to watch over on Twitch because so many people are alive a lot more. And a lot of the streamers that I watch are, like, they stream for St. Jude, and they, like, obviously you go all out because you're trying to fundraise. So there's been just a lot of stuff to watch. And on top of it, like, your view helps get, like, the word and, like, promote the stream, so it's just nice to lurk in them. Like, tomorrow, one of the streamers I watch is, like, having a couple of really funny streams, and I plan to attend. Lo, what happened to your YouTube? What do you mean, my YouTube? Oh, my YouTube? So, I love Bones too. I've never seen it all the way through. I think I've seen up to, like, maybe season 10, but I don't know. I don't remember a lick of it. Right now I'm in season 4. So we'll see what happens, but I need to finish it. I'm probably gonna, like, binge it in June and then literally dig out my nether while I binge it. Cause, like, I dug out a lot of my nether while watching Riverdale. I watched the 7 seasons of Riverdale while digging out the nether. So, did I place all the concrete? You are in college working part. Oh, there's some over here. So my YouTube back in November just suddenly, like, quit playing videos. Like, I don't know why. I didn't know why at the time, but, like, it just stopped playing videos. And I couldn't play anything other than, like, on a good day, 360p, but eventually it would, like, force itself to play in 140p or 144p or something like that. And then some days it wouldn't even play at all. It would just buffer. And I talked to YouTube about it like 150 times, and they literally just kept saying, it's your Wi-Fi, it's your Wi-Fi. And I was like, but I dual stream on Twitch and TikTok like 4 or 5 times a week. And I've been watching Bones, I watched Riverdale, I watched, like, Disney Plus, like, I was watching Austin and Ally, I watched the Hannah Montana special, I started Jonas LA, like, I literally watched Twitch every day of my life. Like, everything else plays fine. Like, what do you mean it's my Wi-Fi? And, like, I could not get through their thick skull that, like, it's not my Wi-Fi, and they wouldn't listen to me. So, the other day, this is so bad. I'm so sorry, guys. But I didn't know what else to do. Because if I couldn't figure it out, I was going to go to my computer repair place and be like, I don't know if you can help me. If you can't, it is what it is. But, like, I just don't know what else to do. And I said, I went to ChatGPT and I just put in the problems that I was having. And ChatGPT and I sat here and we workshopped. Where's the dirt? We sat here and we workshopped literally so many things. And it turns out that it was indeed a YouTube problem. YouTube was trying to force my device to take a weird windy route to um to their servers, and therefore I wasn't connecting to their servers, because like I said, it was trying to route me weird, so I was like not getting a good connection, and because of that, YouTube thought I had a poor connection, and it was forcing my videos to play in low quality, and I had to go into Chrome, and I had to, we're gonna need more than that. I had to go into Chrome, we'll start there. I had to go into Chrome, and I had to force it to like disable a couple of things, and if it was, I genuinely don't think my computer repair place would have figured it out, and if it, I like definitely wouldn't have figured that out on my own. And when I disabled them, my YouTube plays again in HD with no problems. Shocker, right? So that's what happened. Me with Shameless, I bad about the end of shows. I don't want them to end, so I don't watch the last of it. That's valid. I have tried to watch Austin and Ally like 5,000 times because it's a show that I came on as I was aging out of Disney, quote unquote aging out. It was just like a show where I was becoming less interested in watching Disney Channel. You know how teenagers go, you know? And I never finished it. And so I thought I would finish it and try watch it, but the show is just so cringe. Like, it's just like, it's just so brain rotty. Like, I'm just not a big fan of characters that are just like, so, like, that just act so dumb and airheady. And Dez just kills me, dude. I can't do it. Like, it's just like, you cannot be that dumb. Like, I'm sorry. You just can't. The other thing is, like, I started Jonas LA and then I never finished it. I only watched a couple episodes. Because I was going to binge it and then I was going to watch their Christmas special, and then I never watched their Christmas special or their Christmas movie. So I guess it's on the docket for next year. Or this year, later this year. But that's why I started watching Jonas LA. Plus, I just went to their concert, and that was my first concert, like, ever. And I was like, I need more Jonas in my life. Like, I was having major post-concert blues, is what they call it, I guess. So, that's crazy. Yeah. Well, you know what's crazier? Is my entire YouTube channel got deleted. Because YouTube accused me of being 13. And I have never felt so sick in my life. Like, I was so unwell. I was like, this is not okay. Like, I'm so unwell over this. I got it back, and by the grace of God, literally. What makes me mad, though, is that I thought I thought part of my problems... Where's the... Am I dumb? Did I use all of that already? I must have. Well, this is bad because I'm gonna have to dye, like, all of this. Which means we're gonna need more cyan dye. Unfortunately. Surely I did not. I must have, because I don't see it in any of this. What makes me mad is, like, when I was having the YouTube problem, I literally, in January, when I was trying to troubleshoot it again, I thought that it was an age thing. So I verified my age and submitted my ID, and yet YouTube still deleted my entire channel. Oh, I was livid. I was like, dude, I couldn't. I was, like, sick to my stomach over it. You know what I just realized? You know what? This is fine. Because all this is done. I need to harden the concrete. So this is fine because this is all already concrete. It's not powder. Yeah, I've never placed this many carpets, so we'll see how this goes. I'm not that annoyed yet, but tried to go back and watch shows from being younger, and I'm like, how did I watch this? Yeah, the only shows that I've ever fully watched all the way through successfully are Hannah Montana. I could definitely sit there and rewatch Jonas LA easily. But that was the time, I forget what I was doing and why I stopped watching it. I don't know if I just got busy or what. What else did I watch all the way through? Do I need to pull out my Disney? I don't know what else I've watched all the way through. Oh. Sweet Life of Zack and Cody and Sweet Life on Deck. Good Luck Charlie. Wizards of Waverly Place. I've also watched one show that I never watched as a kid. Because, like I said, I was like, this was part of the time where I was like kind of low-key aging out of Disney. Liv and Maddie. And you know what? That show was so good. Even as an adult, I was like, you know what? This is like not bad. I've watched it through twice, I think. Well, that sucks. Alright, well, let's harden this concrete powder. Who has the bucket of water? In all of these chests. You'll do. Why are you putting carpets over pumpkins? Because they'll stay lit, and I don't want them to be seen. We're doing something called a foggy glass effect. I did not mean to fall, but I guess here we are. We're doing something called a foggy glass effect, where you basically place a light source down and you cover it with carpet, so that way it's like all the same color. So I'm using cyan. That way it, like, you know, is cohesive. You can do alternating colors with the glass. Like one shade lighter, so I could use cyan and blue or something, but I'm just using cyan all the way out. And what you do is you place the light source down, you cover it with carpet, and then you do... So you have carpet, glass space, glass space, glass space, and you do that for like... Ready, TikTok? 6-7 layers. Some people even do it up to like 12 layers. It just depends on what you're going for. Like, you can do a void floor, which is like the same thing from my understanding, but it requires you to do like 12 layers of just pure black concrete and glass. Some of the colors also don't work as well if you don't do as many layers. Like, green works really well, blues work really well, blacks you're gonna have to do a lot more. Grays work really well for 6 or 7 layers. And torches can be kind of laggy when you place a bunch like I just did. So jack-o'-lanterns don't have any, they're a lag-free light source, and they're also like cheap. Because you probably have a ton of coal and then also a pumpkin farm, so it's like... and you're not gonna see them, because they're gonna be covered up by carpet. Couldn't get into it, was so cringe. Liv and Maddie? I will say the shows that I rewatch a lot are Full House, Phineas and Ferb I like to rewatch a lot. One Tree Hill. Boy Meets World I haven't rewatched in so long, and I honestly should. That's something that I want to do, is, like, I want to rewatch Boy Meets World, and then I want to watch Girl Meets World, because Boy Meets World is my favorite TV show of all time. Like, nothing will ever top it. Like, literally, Big Bang Theory is right up there with Boy Meets World. Sheldon Cooper is, like, one of the best characters ever created. Sheldon and Penny, one of the best TV friendships we've ever had. Alright? Like, but Boy Meets World, it just, like, it's so good. It's my favorite TV show of all time. And Girl Meets World, for me, just, like, was just not it. And I wonder if I would have a better experience if I sat down and watched Boy Meets World all the way through, and then immediately watched Girl Meets World. Like, literally, can I give you some context? For the longest time, my profiles on social media literally said, dream, try, do good, Mr. Feeney. Yes, but it's cute living, Maddie. Phineas and Ferb! Phineas and Ferb! There's 104 days of summer vacation. Full House and Fuller House. I haven't watched Fuller House in a hot minute. But Full House I rewatch a lot. Although the later episodes of Full House make me angry, because I think Michelle Tanner is a brat when she gets older. Like, I can't stand her. She just becomes, like, you know, youngest child, bratty, like, kid. She gets everything that she wants. It's obnoxious. Like, the episode where she gets her first punishment should have happened way sooner. That girl needs, like, a timeout or two. Are you gonna see me? No. Alright. She's so bratty. I can't stand her when she starts to get older and gets a mouth. Also, I don't know if you guys know this about Full House, but it was supposed to be renewed for a 9th season, and then they just canceled it. That's why it ends so weirdly, and it feels like it ends abruptly. Because it was supposed to, from my understanding, the last episode is where Michelle loses her memory because she gets kicked off the horse. And she, like, that was supposed to be the cliffhanger to a season, and then it just, like, instead, they, wrapped up, they found out that they were being canceled, and they wrapped the season up and the series up with her gaining her memory back. Dude, I can't. I'm Michelle Tanner's #1 hater. I'm, like, not surprised that the Olsen twins didn't come back to, like, do Fuller House, because, like, they were so young. But the way that the Fuller House cast was, like, trying to, like, get them to come back was kind of weird. Like, the jokes in the first episode, kind of weird, in my opinion, but I don't know. I'm not them, so I would have been annoyed, I think, if I were them. Only breaks his favorite toys. Well, wasn't the roof they were being abused? Oh, really? I had no idea. I have no idea. I didn't know that, if that's the case. Also, have you guys seen the memes where people are like, yeah, if Full House aired today, Uncle Jesse would have been born in 2003. And I'm 29. So, like, being, like, the idea of, like, somebody being born in 2003 and being the same age as Uncle Jesse, that makes me older than him, makes me want to cry. Like, I'm old. My boy only breaks his favorite toys. Of sandcastles, he just... Yeah, like, inappropriately. Have I ever told you that? You met Debbie Ryan? Really? Dude, I used to love Debbie Ryan, and then she kind of just fell off the face of the earth. Okay, so we need to go get more cyan dye. So we can, like, make the glass. We can place that, though. Do I have any more random just glass laying about? That's... Guys! I knew there was wool, but I couldn't find it. I swear I looked in all of them. Oh, well. It is what it is. Alright, we need to go get more cyan dye. So, let's take this. We'll put this in here. All the rest of this can stay. Pumpkins. Screw it. I'm literally gonna sit here and we're gonna go collect so much cyan dye. So much cyan dye. We're gonna go get so much blue dye that it's gonna be ridiculous. I have all kinds of green dye. Like, I want a chest full of cyan dye. That is, like, a shulker box. That is what I want. Yeah, I don't think I've ever met anybody famous. No, that's kind of low-key a lie. I met Lauren Elena. Tell them I'm jealous. Lily on TikTok is jealous, Sam. You love Jessie? See, I never liked Jessie, to be honest. I was like, where's Choco Latte? I, like, was not a big fan of Jessie. I don't know. It felt like we moved on so fast from Sweet Life and Zach and Cody. Or, like, Sweet Life on Deck. Like, I felt like I was watching Debbie Ryan as, like, somebody my age. And then all of a sudden she was, like, a full-grown adult taking care of kids. Like, that switch up was so hard for me to watch. And then, like, also, like, I was not a big fan of that show because I just felt like, I don't know, personally for me, the parents, like, never being home, and she was, like, the primary caretaker, they all just, like, I don't know, like, I don't know, it was just weird for me. I grabbed this glass to place down, but you know what? Whatever. Yeah, it was weird. And like I said, the switch up was so hard for me as a Sweet Life on Deck lover. Like, I'm taking all this. I don't care. I am I'm Cody and Bailey's, like, biggest fan. Like, I shipped them so hard. I thought the same thing about the parents being gone. Yeah. They were gone, like, all the time, and Jessie, the character, was taking care of them all the time. And Bertram, I was like, I don't understand this show. Beautiful eyes until he's lucky 'cause he's the reason for the teardrops on my guitar. Let's see. I need to make a whole room full of clerics. Alright. Next stop. Bone meal into the flower field. Wow, what's that? This is my trading hall. It's not very good. It's more efficient than what it was. But some of these trades are outrageous. Like, I guess 28 isn't bad for efficiency 5, but, like, 45 emeralds for Unbreaking 3 is actually insane. And the fact that, like, I was paying 12, so it's like, I don't know. I've tried to make it more efficient without killing the villagers, because I've leveled them up so well. So I'm, like, slowly expanding. Like, this is all stonemasons for quartz, and I want to do another layer where I just do clerics, because I want the lapis for a build in the future. Like, nothing crazy. Like, it's so far in advance, I have no plans. I just have an idea. Plus, like, the blue dye is nice. I'm here for bone meal. This is all the bone meal I got from, like, composting the pumpkin seeds, by the way. All of this. I kind of want to see how many... Actually, well, I'm done composting the seeds because I finished the floor. So we'll just take it, whatever. Alright. We're off to a place that I know has blue cornflowers. It's over here. I want to build a flower farm over here because it has the alliums or alliums. I don't know how to say it. And it has the cornflowers. So. Oh, I just realized one of those trees didn't grow. You know I'm not a bad girl, but I do bad things with... Oh, nope, not here. I'm so used to going there, we need to go over here. Let's see if I remember where it is. Make me jealous. Do I remember where it is? Here it is. I think. I know what you know. Is it here? Did I get all of the blue flowers here? I don't know. Right into place. In the moment. I'm yours to keep. And I'm yours to lose. You know I'm not a bad girl, but I bad things with you. This has to be it, right? And I literally plucked all of the blue cornflowers. This is not it, because it gives me these. Number on me, but honestly, baby, who's counting? I might have to chunk base this, because I swore it was like in behind his base. Here's the best part, ready? 1, 2, 3, and all the pieces fall right into place. I'm gonna have to chunk bait this, because oh wait! I don't think this is the same one, but this one will do. This is not the same one, but this one will do. Do bad things with you, so it goes. Just stand back now. Scratches down your back now. The other one's better. We just met. I'm gonna stalk you on the internet. And I'll read all the books beside you. Do you guys like to read? What are you reading if you like to read? What do you like to read if you aren't reading anything right now? Right now I'm reading Zodiac Academy. I have like 100 and... What page am I on? I fell like last night I could not keep my eyes open, so I stopped in the middle of a chapter. Yikes. I have like 120 pages left. And then I'm gonna read One Dark Window. And then I'm gonna see about going on a book spree because I have a lot of series that I've read that I don't have the next books for. So, we're looking for the cornflowers to turn into blue dye. I guess I should have bought... Oh, wait! Oh my gosh. I forgot this was here. 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. I like shiny things, but I marry you with paper rings. I forgot this was here. Honestly, this might be a good place to build it instead. But I don't know. I'll have to ask you guys your opinions. The thing is like, I don't really want to have, a bunch of more poppies. I could bone meal them. Or I could compost them and make bone meal, right? I don't know. We have 62. I need so many. I marry you with paper rings. Literally, okay. I was like, where are all the cornflowers? We need to make a flower farm, desperately. You know what? When I build my Hall of Fame for you guys to redeem stuff, I might do that. I might put the flower farm, like, kind of inside of it or something. Look at the bunny! Also, TikTok, if you're enjoying the stream, make sure you drop a follow. My name's Spark. I play a variety of games. Right now, I'm really into Stardew, so we're playing a lot of Stardew, but I also like to play Minecraft a lot. I like to play Arc Raiders, but usually only stream that on Twitch. I've been playing some Sims lately, too. Guys, I want to buy Paralives and play Paralives. That is something that I would like to do. So, so if I really like it, we might be playing a lot of it. But Stardew, Sims, Minecraft, Animal Crossing. I haven't played Animal Crossing in a hot minute, though, because I'm having issues with it double audio on TikTok, and I don't know why. I don't hear anything, but I've been told other people are hearing double audio with it, so I need to do a test stream where we listen. Hello. I'm live streaming, just so you know. Okay. You're gonna shower? Okay. Camera is on. Do you need me to turn it off? No? Okay. My favorite book is Peace of the World by Christina Baker. 100% recommend. I had to go through my stuff to find the name. Valid. Honestly, I don't know what my favorite book is. I've read a lot of good books since I started reading again. The Summer I Turned Pretty series, excellent. To All the Boys I Loved Before, excellent. They're both by Jenny Han. I also really like, I just read Just for the Summer? Yes, Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. Excellent read. 1200 out of 10. That book, though, I tell people all the time, because I've seen some hate about it on TikTok. I think it's the book that people are talking about. That book is so niche to me, it's not even funny. Like, so to me, it was really good, and I really enjoyed every second of it. Like, that book hit every mark of my life. So, I really liked it. Probably is it my favorite book I've read this year? Maybe so. I really liked Phantasma. The third book in that series isn't out, but Phantasma and then Enchantra. They were both excellent. I loved them both. impatiently awaiting Daemonica. I'm gonna have to reread them though, probably, because it doesn't come out till September. I was like, can I get some cornflowers? Or is that illegal? We're getting there. What else have I read this year that I really liked? Oh, I read a Casey West book. It is very young adult. It's about kids in high school, but I really liked it. It's called P.S. I Like You. I really liked it. I read literally 100 pages, and then the next night, I couldn't stop reading, and I read 250. So, whoopsies. I can't. What else have I read that I'm like, I'm blanking on? I've literally bone mealed so hard that, like, I have just grass. Let's see, what else is on my shelves? Oh, Nicholas Sparks. Literally anything by Nicholas Sparks. Like, truly. Oh, House of Glass is really good by Sarah Pekkanen. You know what book I really loved? The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. That one's really good, too. Mm-hmm. That one is really good, too. That one's all over TikTok, and it's very good. It's by Taylor Jenkins Reid. That was my first book by her. I really liked it. I think this is all, like, yellow flowers, yeah. Excellent work. And imagine the whole thing, I'm sure. Those books are really good. You know what? Honestly, I could look through what I've read so far this year. Let's see. I can handle my... They said, baby, gotta fake it till you make it, and I did. He said he loved me for all time. Caitlin, I forgot completely about Caitlin Hill. And the only... Dude, okay. Love from Scratch. I take that back about Abby Jimenez. I don't take that back. I loved Just for the Summer. But my favorite book I've read this year is quite literally Love from Scratch by Caitlin Hill. It's so good. And then I'd probably say Just for the Summer. Not Here to Stay Friends by Caitlin Hill is so good too. And then The Only a Monster series by Vanessa Lynn, excellent too. Although I feel like in the third book, the ending to the trilogy, she definitely copped out, and that makes me upset. Did I still give it 5 stars? Yes. Was I highly annoyed at her choice in writing? Also yes. She definitely copped out so she wouldn't piss off her fan base, but you know, it is what it is. Yep, those are good. Oh, you know why I can't remember? Because my entire, like, first couple months of this year, I was reading Pride and Prejudice, and then also I read a series I got for Christmas. It's like a fairy tales reimagined. So I read about like Snow White and this made up girl. Leave me alone. This made up girl who, you piece of poop, who fell in love with like Jack Frost and all this stuff. Like, it was interesting. I will say my favorite book of Nicholas Sparks that I've read, I've watched a lot of his movies, but I haven't read like hardly any of the books in a long time, if at all. Can you like leave me alone? My favorite book I've read so far is The Best of Me, and I'll tell you this too. The movie is also excellent in every way. Like, I don't cry. I don't, like, I have feelings towards books, right? Like, I get kind of mad and I get a little bit angry, but I don't, like, actually, like, get mad and stay mad or, like, shed tears or anything. The movie did indeed make me cry. And I don't think it was a hormone thing. I, like, thinking back, I don't think it was a hormone thing. I think it genuinely, like, hit me in my soul. Like, it was so good. It was so good. I've read so many of the Princesses spin-offs books that I just can't. Dude, I was telling my mom, because she was talking about getting some fairy tale stuff. I was like, can you please, like, hold off and get me something different? For my birthday, she did get me a different series. It's called Gravetalker. I haven't read it yet. I want to read Harry Potter. I've never read Harry Potter. I watched the first movie and I lost interest like halfway through. So I've heard that the books are so much better. So I'm going to watch the book, watch the movie, or read the book, watch the movie. But I'm going to flip-flop back and forth between the two of them because they're both 7 books apiece. So I thought I could read the first book of Gravetalker and then read Harry Potter. And then, you know, Gravetalker, Harry Potter. So we'll see. We'll see. I can't believe I don't have any more. You've also never read Harry Potter? I only remember the Harry Potter with the huge snake. I have no idea. Because I, like, never finished them. So, we'll see. I've been told, obviously, I've taken all of the tests. Like, to find out what house I'm in. And every single time, without fail, every single time. I've even taken the official, like, Harry Potter test. Every single time I get, what's the snake one? I need somebody who has Harry Potter knowledge to let me know. What's the snake one? Slytherin, yes. Every single time, without fail, I get Slytherin. And every single time I tell that to people who know me, they laugh and they say, makes sense. Like, what is that supposed to mean? The books are lovely. I had to push through the first 3 movies to love them. Really? My brother said that the books are so much better. And he said that the movies, like, fall off. He says that, like, they, like, a couple of the last movies, I think he said, like, they just didn't follow the books at all. So, we'll see, I guess. I need that flower field that has aliens and just cornflowers. Oh, look, here's more. This will do. Yeah. Everyone, like, anytime I bring, like, we start talking about Harry Potter, I'm like, I've never watched them, but I did take every test known to man, and every single one of them says Slytherin, and then they all laugh. And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, what is, because, like, isn't Slytherin supposed to be the bad guys? Like, I don't know. So. Hello. She's not what you think. She's an actress. Whoa. But that is what I desire to do. But I read the first book of Caraval, and I don't have books 2 and 3. And I read the first book of Zodiac Academy. I was told that it gets better. Like, it's really, really slow, which I agree. Like, finally, like, 300 pages in, something is happening. So, That's good. Like around like 325, I think I was like, wow, it's a miracle. The story is actually like occurring. So we'll see if book 2 isn't any better. I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do about Zodiac Academy if we just DNF the series. And read City of Bones instead, which is low-key kind of my plan if I didn't like Zodiac Academy, or finish Zodiac Academy first, then read City of Bones. I don't know. But I didn't finish, I don't have the other 2 books for Caraval. And then if I like Zodiac Academy, I'm gonna need the other book, book 2. Maybe books 2 and 3, I don't know. And then if I like One Dark Window, I'm gonna want the second book. So I'm gonna read One Dark Window, and then I'll go on my book shopping spree. I only remember Harry Potter movie with a huge snake. I'm Hufflepuff. W. My brother, I think. No, I think he wanted to be a Hufflepuff so bad. So bad to the point that he, like, tried to fudge the answers for the actual, like, test. And he just couldn't. He's a Gryffindor. So when we went to Harry Potter World, or, like, the Harry Potter thing at Universal, he bought Gryffindor stuff, and I could just, like, it just felt, like, so sad to me, because he wants to be Hufflepuff so bad, and he's like, the hat spoke, I can't just pick Hufflepuff, because I want to be a Hufflepuff. The hat chose me as Gryffindor, so... Have you read City of Ember? I don't think I've read City of Ember. I don't know anything about that. I think that's the first time I've heard of it. I have read Divergent, but it's been so long, I don't think I could tell you a single thing about it. Genuinely. I really don't know if I could tell you anything about Divergent. It's been so long. You know what series that I always look at when I walk into Books A Million, though? I love the first movie. I did watch the movie, but I don't think I ever finished it. I think I read books 1 and 2, and then quit reading it in the third for whatever reason. And then I watched the first movie, and I don't remember why, or if I liked it. I don't remember. The books I always, like, my eye catches to me when I go into Books A Million are the Inheritance games. I don't know what that means. I don't remember, like, what the description was on the back. But every single time I go into Books A Million, I see those books and it intrigues me. So... So maybe I'll just, like, you know, YOLO it. I am, if I didn't have Harry Potter and Gravetalker on my physical TBR, I would literally only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books left on my physical TBR. The rest of them I've read. And, like, everything that you see on my shelves, except for Harry Potter and Gravetalker behind me, which you can't see on camera. I don't think you can see Harry Potter, I think, but not Gravetalker. You can't even see everything I've read. The books I haven't read are over there on that shelf. So, one of the books, I'm going to be so real, I've, like, put off reading. I want to read it, but, like, it's not flimsy. You know what I mean? Like, it's super stiff. It's super stiff. So when I open it, I'm going to have to break the spine. Like, it's going to be so hard to, like, open and read it. It's just so stiff. What What are you listening to? What are you listening to? What are you watching though?
Who cares?
I do. Hi, Mystic. We're chit-chatting about books. My castle crumbled overnight. Guys, I hurt my back. I'm trying to learn this dance in Just Dance for like my cardio, and I'm telling you, like, it's hard. I have like almost all of it. I have like 45 seconds I don't know. Is that the flower field over there? Oh my gosh, this is the flower field, guys. Bro! I guess I didn't go far enough. Give me all these. Windows boarded up after the storm. He built a fire just to keep me warm. I'm trying to learn this dance, and there's a lot of floor work. Should I show you guys? I'm not doing it. I didn't like hurt my back. I think it's because, like obviously, like I'm doing stuff that like I'm not used to doing, and so I think I'm just sore, but my back hurts. Just I'm like a brother, yeah, you know I did one thing right. Here we go. Starry eyes sparking up my darkest night. And the one he's walking to. It's just super nice, like, that YouTube works now, because, like, because now I can actually, like, learn extremes properly and slow them down. Slowly I said, you don't need to save me, but would you run away with me? My baby's fit like a daydream, walking with his head down. I'm the one he's walking to. Call it what you want, yeah, call it what you want to. Fly like a jet stream, high above the whole scene, loves me like I'm brand new. Grab all of this. We're gonna need so much cyanide and so much glass. What you want to... That song is so good. Dude, this was a song that I was playing the other day to annoy Mega. And he was just, like, ignoring me. He's really good at that, you know? We need blue dye. We gotta get cornflowers. See you make your way through the crowd and say hello. And my daddy said, stay away from Juliet. Well, this movie want to play, so I found a scene now I'm playing, and I feel like we're playing in the same world but different places. Nice! I mean, I don't care. I can give you my world seed. It just won't be different. It'll be different because, you'll be spawning it in a brand new like update, and I spawned mine in 1.20. So yours might look a little different. I know in the later updates there's a trial chamber right underneath spawn. From my understanding. Uh-oh, 'cause you were Romeo, I was a scarlet letter. Laughing? Yeah. Mega's, Mega. He's a man. It's a love story, baby, just say yes. You know how men are, and Taylor Swift. You know who loves Taylor Swift? Are you ready for this? Daddy Bro. Daddy Bro 72 loves Taylor Swift. Is he here? If he's here, that should bring him out of the woodwork. Should we see? Can you turn Mossicon back to normal cobblestone? No. Daddy Bro is not here. That's sad. Sad girl hour. Is this in my head? I don't know what to think. He knelt to the ground and pulled out a ring and said, it's no better than a man when it comes to Taylor. She's my least. Really? That's okay. I like to make fun of them because they make hating Taylor Swift their whole personality sometimes. Love them, but they do sometimes. Like, if I just want to talk about it and bring up something like that she's doing or that I'm excited about, like when Life of a Showgirl dropped, I was really excited about it, and I was like obviously like want to talk about it because I'm like I'm really excited about it, and it's just like it's one of those situations where they're men and they're like, ugh, Taylor Swift, ugh, she just writes all of her songs about men, which is not true in the slightest. Oh my gosh, I have so many cornflowers. Hold up. How many? I ran out of green dye. Alright. Hold on. I ran out of green dye. That's how much cyan dye we got. Well. Oh my gosh, wait, TikTok, do I need to explain? I'm smelting a ton of cactus right now, so we're fine. Let me explain to you who, I'm safe right here, so we're fine from creepers and stuff. Let me explain, let me just show you who these people are, okay? Because, like, they're good people, but, like, they're funny at the same time. Let me give you a little glimpse. So, Daddy Bro 72, he's a streamer, and he plays a lot of hardcore Minecraft. He plays a lot of hardcore Minecraft. Is this a funny one? Mystic! Thanks for the rose, bestie. This one's really funny. Yeah, this stuff is really funny. Alright, hold on. I got you, TikTok. Appreciate it. I don't even know what page you're on. Oh, a simple complication, miscommunication to know. I don't know the words. It's been too long since I've heard this one. Can't break through. Now I'm standing alone in a crowded room and you're not. Alright, this is Daddy Bro 72. Alright. This is him dying in his hardcore world, by the way. For the millionth time. He's trying to set up a shulker farm. He's really good at Minecraft, as you can tell. You can't respawn, right? To what? You can't. Nope, not in hardcore. You can't respawn. Unfortunately. Don't worry, he's used to dying, so. If he was here, he'd be roasting me so hard right now. But that's Daddy Bro if you want to follow him. He only streams on Twitch, though. And then. Shh. Nobody asked TikTok. I would cry. So yeah, that's why I don't play. That's why I don't play hardcore. Because if I lost a world, I would literally sob. I would like to watch this later, so we're gonna just like do that. View channel, playlists. We want this. Alright. And then this is Mega. Mega doesn't stream, but sometimes he comes on my stream and we play Arc Raiders. So, alright. Oh gosh, I forgot about the nicknames. They were great. No, he doesn't play Fortnite. We play Arc Raiders. So, but like, those are the people I'm talking about. For context. We used to post so many. When did you start streaming? I've low-key been debating doing it. I started streaming in like 2021, I think. Turn the music back on. I literally just figured out how to, like, I already knew how to record. I already had OBS downloaded, but I didn't know how to set up streaming, so I just YouTubed how to set up streams and how to go live. And, I just set up, like, I just Googled how to set up streaming, like, on Twitch. And then I, followed the steps and I went live for the first time. It is really scary going live for the first time, but, like, it's really fun. Like, 10 out of 10 experience. Like, I was telling, I was telling chat earlier that, like, if I didn't stream, I would literally have no friends. I don't leave my house. So, but I'm not, like, I haven't been consistent with it. Like, I started streaming, and then I didn't stream for, like, 6 months. So I streamed from, like, 2021 to, like, 2023, and then, like, I was not consistent with it because, like, I was working, and then also on top of it, like, I stopped streaming for 6 months after that, because of my internet problems that I was having. And then, I came back, and I just, like, I haven't been, like, I'm just not consistent with it. I'm trying to be more consistent this year, though. We're trying to be more consistent and keep a better schedule. Working harder to grow YouTube and TikTok and all the stuff. We hit 1,000 subs on YouTube, so last year, like at the end of the year, so that's cool. We're trying to hit 1,000 subs on TikTok now, so I don't, dude. I think I have plenty of cyan dye for now. Whoopsies. I don't have plenty of cyan dye. I completely forgot that I have to dye more carpet. Where did I put the dye? Here it is. We'll start with these. If I did want to be extremely honest, because I swear I'd get canceled if I ever blew up. You know, I'm gonna be so real. I really don't care. Like, you know, as long as you're trying to be a good person, then people just need to get over themselves. There are people out there, like, for example, James Charles. Why, like, Alex Cooper, why are we continually giving these people platforms? It's very obvious that they're not good people. Like, and yet we keep giving them platforms, we keep growing their following, keep giving them money. Like, I don't understand. Like, yeah, but you've learned from those choices. These people haven't. That's the difference. Is learning from, like, cancelable choices, whereas, like, people like James Charles and Alex Cooper have never learned, and yet they'll never learn because we keep giving them platforms as society. Like, we've all made poor choices, you know? And all we can do is just say we're sorry and learn from them and not do them again, you know? Never knew what Alex did. So, from my understanding, if you watched... Have you ever watched The Bachelor? There was a bachelor named Ari Lyondike, and he was initially on Emily Maynard's season years and years and years ago. And in Oh, man, how long ago was it now? You know what? Let me just Google it. Ari Lyondike. Bachelor season. That's not right. I totally spelled that wrong, but it's okay. 2018. I was gonna say 2018 or 2017. Okay. So he became the Bachelor years after he was on Emily Maynard's season. Like, he was a shock, but that's not the point of the story. He was the Bachelor in 2018, and he initially picked Becca Kufrin, and then broke up with her, and he pulled a Jason Mesnick and broke up with her and picked the other winner instead, Lauren, which I was rooting for Lauren personally. I thought they had better chemistry, but I digress. they now are happily married, and they have like 3 or 4 children, maybe even 5. I'm not sure. And Alex Cooper and somebody else on the podcast were making sexual jokes about one of their babies, to the point to where they were given, like, lawyers were reaching out, and their lawyer was basically like, they saw it and was like, you should sue. And they just wanted it to go away. And they, like, you know, they were like, I think they were like relatively new parents, and like obviously they were like coming fresh out of like The Bachelor and stuff, so they were navigating like this new life of like kind of being like on the internet and whatnot. And they were just like, we just want it to go away, like we don't want to make a big deal about this. So they didn't sue, but Lauren has now said that she wishes that she did. I believe, I could be wrong, but I think she has said that. But they were making sexual jokes about this baby. And Alex Cooper has never once apologized, never once addressed it. I didn't even realize that it's dark out, not gonna lie. Yeah. And now she's under fire for, what has she done recently? Oh, she had a guest on her podcast who was talking about autoimmune diseases and how all of a sudden people have developed autoimmune diseases, and that it's just like super weird that suddenly people are just magically allergic to gluten. And talking about celiac disease specifically, saying like it's like impossible for everybody to be allergic to gluten. Like, what do you mean that we're all suddenly allergic to gluten? And like the guest was like, if I don't see you blow up like a balloon, then I don't want to hear about your stupid allergies. And then like basically accused people who had peanut allergies of like lying. As an example, she was like, if you have a peanut, like, you don't hear about anybody complaining about peanut allergies anymore. Like, it seems like everybody was magically cured of that. But like the thing is like with a lot of allergies, sometimes you can like outgrow them. Like you can grow up and then they're just like, you don't have it anymore. Like, that's a thing. That's not how it works with autoimmune diseases, but with allergies, that's very much a thing. And you probably don't hear about it anymore because you probably don't have children. And if you do, I pray every day for your kids, because you are actually insane and a horrible person. Because what do you mean you're dissing people with autoimmune diseases? Like, are you well? And, they're like laughing about people. They're laughing at people about like who have autoimmune diseases on the podcast. And like, I have Crohn's disease, which is an autoimmune disease. And that really made me mad. That really bothered me. I've never been a big fan of Alex Cooper. And this was right after I had learned about baby Alessi and what she did to her. Like, imagine growing up and learning that, like, eventually some weirdo on the internet, like, was making fun of you or, like, talking about you in an inappropriate way as a child. Like, hello? Like, I don't know. So I fear that we are going to have to go get more blue dye. But it's just weird. Yeah. Like, it's inappropriate, it's weird, it's gross. Like, why are we talking about that? And the crazy thing to me is now she's pregnant. Like, I don't know, I just shake my head. I don't get it. And then, like, with the James Charles stuff, like, how many times are we, like, he's gonna do something horrible and then, like, we keep giving him a platform? I don't get it. I don't get it. And the thing is like, I learned this information against my will, right? Like, I don't follow Alex Cooper. I don't follow James Charles. I know nothing about really either of them, except, like, I watched, before I knew anything about Alex Cooper, before I knew all the stuff about her, I unfortunately did succumb to watching one of her podcasts because she had a Bachelorette star on her podcast, and I wanted the tea on their breakup. If you guys have ever watched The Bachelor, there was, during COVID, we had a bachelor named Matt James. One of the worst bachelors we've ever had. I'm not gonna lie. But this man literally picked Rachel Kirkconnell. What a gem she is. And then said, I'm not ready for marriage. Like, excuse me? Like, dude, you're going on The Bachelor. Like, The Bachelor is a show where you get engaged. Munchlax in the chat on Twitch. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean you're not getting engaged? Like, you're not ready to get married. So why did you agree to be the Bachelor? Like, I don't understand. But whatever. And then everything was fine. This is the tea. Everything was fine. According to Rachel. They were on a trip to Japan. Everything was fine. They were together for 4 years. 4 years. This man never popped the question, never bought a ring. And I guess, like, they had, like, according to her, they had talked about it, if I remember correctly. And he kind of, like, always made, like, an excuse to, like, never do it. Or to, like, never move forward in their relationship, I guess. He made this excuse, right? And suddenly they're on a trip to Japan, and this man literally breaks up with her the day before they're supposed to come home. I believe, if I remember correctly. The day before they're supposed to come home. I believe. Should we just watch it back? I think it was. I'm like, now I'm second guessing myself. And like, she has to take a flight home. Like, this man is horrible. I watched that because I wanted the tea on the relationship. Also, I was never a big fan of Matt James. So, I was like, I gotta know what this man did. He literally broke up with her. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Yep, okay. So, what happened was they were on their trip to Tokyo, and he broke up with her. Like the day that they were, like the day before they were supposed to leave and fly back home. And what had happened was he posted the breakup on Instagram on her flight home. On her flight home. I was like, I feel like I'm forgetting a detail here. Like, I'm like, I don't remember. Yep, that was the detail. Literally posted her, their breakup, before she even got home. So when she got off the plane and had, like, signal again and could turn, like, Wi-Fi on, she literally couldn't. Like, she had people DMing her and being like, oh my gosh, Rachel, like, are you okay? And homegirl's, like, obviously not okay because she got dumped the day before they were supposed to leave Tokyo. And then he posted the breakup not even 12 hours afterward. And she's, like, getting texts like, what do you mean you guys broke up? Like, she didn't even get to tell her family. Yep. Crazy work. Crazy work. Terrible person. Men suck. Yeah, I don't get it. Anyway. I'm trying to place this song. What song is this? Just relax, it'll be okay. Oh, this is Electric Touch. I got you. I'm like, what is this song? All I know is a skitty that break your heart or bring it back to life. I feel so sorry for YouTube when they hear no music and just me singing. TikTok, if you would like to join the Discord so you can catch up my streams, there's my Discord. I always post my stream schedule. And then Twitch, this is my Discord. If you would like to join it as well. TikTok, as a reminder, I'm also live on Twitch. Sometimes I don't go live on TikTok. If you do have Twitch and you would like to come join over here, that would be great. If you are not comfortable, or if you like being on TikTok, that is perfectly okay too. I also have a YouTube. It's just the Spark. It's the same as my username. If you want to sub to it for extra content, or to watch VODs back, I literally post all of my VODs on there. Electric Touch. I'm almost at 1,200 subs on YouTube, by the way. Can we talk about that for a second? Guys, we're gonna have to go get more blue dye. I might have to, like, genuinely, I might have to, I don't want to, I might have to just use the lapis that I have to, like, make my cyan dye. As much as I don't want to. It's not hard to find, it's just, like, I would like to keep my lapis, but, you know, it is what it is. I used all of my wool, too. Ugh. This stinks! We're gonna have to get wool more. We used all of our dye. We used all of our dye! Well, we can start laying the glass, I guess. So you guys can see what I'm talking about when I say foggy glass effect. All I know is this could either break my heart or bring it back to life. Have we got... I don't think we've gotten a single 1989 song. And I don't think we've gotten a single Life of a Showgirl song tonight. Let me go sub real quick. Slay! What am I at now for subs? I looked earlier today when I was, like, uploading my VODs. And it said 1,198. Yeah, we're still at 1,198. I'm working on a... If you guys really like Stardew, Sam, if you're still here, you're gonna love this. I'm working on recording a Stardew Let's Play for YouTube. I have 2 parts recorded, and we're doing an evil run. That's the last of my dye, guys. So let's start placing the glass, I guess, because I don't know what else to do. You made time to see me. How's life? Tell me, how's your family? Sam! Are you gonna play Paralives if you're here? What's your YouTube again? Let me get you the link. Hold up. I got you. Small talk. Work in the weather. I'm, like, really excited because I'm having a lot of fun playing this Stardew save. And then that means, like, we can also have, we can have, oh man, I didn't mean to do that. That means we can play like other games on stream after, because like we'll still be playing Stardew on YouTube. So I think that's really nice. I haven't been sleeping, staying up and back myself leaving. But I post all my VODs on there and shorts and stuff. I did a whole Animal Crossing YouTube series as well. That was only to YouTube. I didn't stream any of it, so... I want to do some more Discord movie nights, too. He had to have spawned... Can he spawn on carpet? I don't think he can. Can you leave me alone? I'm busy placing glass. Okay, so here's the bad thing. We're gonna have to kill these guys. Otherwise, they're gonna sit here underneath. You piece of poop. I really want to, let me bounce this idea around again. I'm thinking about doing Fun Music Fridays for June, where every Friday night we're live like this, except like at like 11:30 midnight we sit down and we listen to an album that I haven't listened to in a long time, or I haven't listened to ever. And see if I find like a new appreciation for like the album, or a new like artist. I think that could be a lot of fun. Birthday passed and I didn't call. Remember how I said that we would have plenty of dye and plenty of glass? Well, I lied. Because... Oh, we still have a lot of glass. Do you guys like ASMR? Also... For the new people, I'm sorry if you hear the ads. I don't believe in Spotify Premium. I think it's such a scam. I'm sorry, but $13 a month for ad-free music is crazy. It's music. It's not like I'm, like, watching a show. And the thing is, it's just, like... I don't know. That just feels so scammy to me. When Spotify Premium literally used to be, like, $4 a month or 99 cents, like... Dude, it's so scammy. Like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean it's more than some of the subscription services that I pay for? Like, it's more expensive than Twitch Turbo, by the way. You know, it's funny. My husband was talking about buying Spotify Premium. I was like, do you know how expensive that is? And he goes, yeah, but I listen to Spotify a lot. And I was like, I guess. But I was like, that's $13. Or is it $13.99 or $12.99 now? I have no idea. I'm like, that's so much money to pay for ad-free music. Like, when that's literally like Fortnite Crew is like $12. Like, what? And then he was just like, well, if I pay for it, you can use it. Or no, I said, if you're going to pay for it, I'm using that stuff for stream. Because I said, do you know how many people say the State Farm ad threw me off? Like, yeah, it's funny, but also, like, I'm sure people get annoyed by the ads. And then he's just like, oh, but Spotify Premium is a scam, but you immediately piggyback off somebody else. And I'm like, I would. Honestly, the fact that everything is extremely expensive now is so scary. So, yeah, I literally was telling my mom, I was like, Dusclops in the Twitch chat, by the way. That is not PokeCatch Ultra Ball. But I was telling my mom, because I saw that gas recently is now $4.68 a gallon where I'm at. And I literally was like, so do you think my gas is going to cost me $100? And she's just like, no. And I was just like, okay, but like, it's $4.68 a gallon now. She's like, no, I don't think it would be that much. And I said, okay, but literally when it was $4, it cost me $80. And she said, no. And I said, yeah. And she said, no. And I said, yeah. I said, it cost me, and I was like, I'll tell you. I pulled on my bank account. It was like $80 and like 28 cents or something. And she's like, no. And I was like, yeah. Yep. I was just like, at the moment I pay over $100 for gas, I'm not going anywhere. My butt is sitting in this chair. I don't care. Walk to work. $100 is crazy. And my car, I feel like, has good gas mileage, too. My car holds 17 gallons, and it's been about a week and a half since I filled it up. So even though, like, I don't go a lot of places, I still, like, drive, like, quite a bit, in my opinion, still. So I'm really, like, concerned about the fact that I'm going to be paying $100. I need to have my husband fill it up. I should have had him take my car tonight to pick up my brother. And had him fill it up for me. Maybe I'll have him fill it up for me tomorrow. I'm sure he's gonna go out. Although, it's literally supposed to rain until Thursday. And I'm telling you guys, I am not streaming Thursday. I usually stream Monday through Thursday and sometimes on a Friday night or a Sunday afternoon. I'm not streaming Thursday if it's gonna be sunny because it's supposed to be sunny and 77, which is the warmest day we're gonna have. And the first sunny day in over 10 days. And the other thing is, like, after Thursday, it's literally supposed to be in the 60s. That's not warm enough for me. That's very cold. I'm a summer girly, and I live in West Virginia. Like, we can get warm summers. We just need to get there. I'm gonna be so sad, too, if we have another wet summer, because last year was a really wet, cool summer, and I did not get to be outside like I wanted to. And I was in such a good mood the other day, because I laid out in the sun for almost 2 hours. And everybody was like, wow, Spark, like, you are being, like, you're a little bit wild today. I'm like, I'm in a really good mood. Like, vitamin D is so real. So real. You moved from Florida to Texas. The prices are better, but they're nowhere near where it should be. My friend lives in Texas. I have a couple friends that live... Actually, I have a lot of friends that live in Texas, and they all seem to like it enough. Or they either really like it. So, my heart's in Florida. I would love to live in Florida. I know everybody says that, but I have a lot of reasons for wanting to live in Florida. More than just, like, beach stuff. Being next to the beaches and, like, having warm weather all the time and stuff. Like, that's, like, a really nice... Or having Disney and stuff, too. Like, those are really nice bonuses, but, like, my health and stuff, I feel like I would, like, be happier in Florida and whatever. I like it, but move back to Florida. Same. Like Slay Queen. I swear they're diluting the gas with ethanol. so it runs out faster. My brother works for Walmart, and he tells me all the time that I should, like, buy gas from Walmart because I'll get, like, a discount. But, like, Walmart gas scares me because there was, like, a thing years ago where, like, people were having problems with their gas tanks, like, after, like, their cars weren't running because their gas was bad. And I had, this isn't, like, super recent anymore, but I had an oil change done at Walmart. And I've never had a problem with Walmart until this happened. And then when I took my car to a mom and pop shop, they told me what Walmart was doing now, and like they were seeing a lot of people coming in with the same issue that I was having. So what happened was I had them do my oil change, and instead of doing the oil change, which would have cost me $40, it cost me $400 because I had to fix the mistake that they made. So instead of like going underneath the car to drain the oil like you're supposed to do, they were using a vacuum to suck the oil out, and that broke something. I don't know the terminology because I'm not a car person, but that broke something in my like engine and was causing my car to run like not poor, but it was acting kind of weird. And also, I'm out of glass. It was acting kind of weird, and my engine light was on, and it wouldn't go off. And that's all my cyan glass. So we have to go get more glass or more cyan dye. I have some lapis here that we can fortune. I just don't have any green dye, so we're going to go get some. I should probably get some more rockets. And dang it. And I had to literally take it to a mom and pop shop, and that is where they told me that they were having a lot of people come in with the same issue that I was, where they like people were like having to get this thing replaced and a sensor replaced and all this stuff replaced because the vacuum basically like shredded the thing or like sucked it and broke it or something. And I was like, I'm never taking my car to Walmart again. And so now my husband changes it, or like he takes it, or I take it to that same mom and pop shop and have them do it. I didn't grab the, whoopsies. I didn't grab the shulker box. I left because I had to, not because I wanted to. That's valid. A piece of my soul is there, and so is my Sam. That's valid. That's valid. You have to do what you gotta do, you know what I mean? Bring this. I have so much concrete, and I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have made all that concrete. It'll be okay. Well, I'm sure we'll need it. You gotta do what you gotta do, you know? Housing is so expensive, too. Like, I have cats. So, like, the problem is like, moving cats. And then, like, also, you are going to mess up my thing. The problem is, like, having cats and then trying to find a place to rent. Like, that'll let me have cats if I move to Florida. And the thing is, it's like, I don't want to rent. I would much rather keep my, like, buying a house, you know? Plus, then you can do whatever you want to your house, you know? Look at all the lapis I have. I feel like... How much is this? Alright, let's go see how much green dye we can get. It's so bad. I felt so bad moving with my kitties in my car. Air conditioner broke down throughout. Oh no. I rolled the windows at some point and they were so scared. I'm sure. That's sad. It is what it is, though. You know what I mean? Like, you did your best. My cats, a lot of them have never stepped out foot. They have never stepped outside a day in their life. And so, like, sometimes I'll take them outside for funsies, and then I feel bad because they scream. They just sit there and they scream because they're like, I don't want to be outside. I've never been outside. Although my girl Cinnamon. Oh, look, I still have blue dye. My girl Cinnamon loves to be outside. This should be plenty, right? We have to get more white wool. She loves to be outside, though. So, I would love to take her to the park. But the thing is like, people are douchebags. And they just, like... Do I have any cyan, like, wool before I get, like, all crazy? No. No. And the thing is, people are douchebags, and they, like... They want you to, like... Should I just dye some of this now? Like, people are douchebags, and they, like, their dogs, like, they don't keep them on a leash, and it's obnoxious. It's so obnoxious, like... Like, I'm personally really scared of dogs because I was attacked by one when I was 9. And, like, the fear has gotten a lot better. But, like, still, I get really anxious and nervous around dogs. And, like, people, like, being such douchebags and not keeping their dogs on leashes as they should, like, it's annoying. It's obnoxious. Like, you're not only putting other people in danger, but you're putting other animals in danger. Of people that are just trying to, like, walk their own dogs. Or, like, you know, like I said, like, my cat would love to go outside. She, like, and she doesn't, like, I put her in a harness so, like, she doesn't escape the leash. And, I've walked her, like, around in my yard and stuff where it's fenced in case she does escape. She's, like, never once escaped from it, like, and whatnot. And... Oh, I love this song. And she's never once escaped from it. And, I'm just so scared to, like, walk her in the park or take her there. Not because I think she would be scared, but it's more like the dogs. And it's not that I don't think she can handle herself either. I think she very much could. My problem is that she's so small that, like, she would 100% get eaten. She would put up a good fight, but she would 100% get eaten. And I would not be able to live with myself if she died. He's very small, and I kind of brushed it off, and Karma got me, and I got a big dog a week later. Oh, man. Yeah. My friend was telling me about his experience with dog bite, and he was afraid of my dog. Yeah. I get really nervous when they start growling. Like, Blake had a couple of dogs, my husband, and I knew they would never hurt me. I knew that they would never hurt me. They were not those types of dogs. I've never seen them be aggressive with anybody. They're just growling and barking because they're playing. But the anxiety that would rise up in me just gave me such, like, horrible. It just made me sick. I couldn't. Like, it's just so bad. And it doesn't matter. People are always just like, oh, like, but it's just a little thing. And it's just like, it doesn't matter. Like, a dog is a dog. And the thing is like, some of the dogs... I cannot sit right. Some of the dogs, it's just like, it doesn't matter. Like, some of them are just naturally aggressive. So it's just like personally, my dog bite experience was, my cousin came out. I'm waiting for dye to smelt. I'm waiting for my cactus to smelt. My cousin came out to apologize to me about something that she had said the day prior or a couple days prior. And we always met up what I would call was the driveway. Would be like, hey, you want to go meet up at the driveway? Yes. And like, it basically split our property. Like, the driveway was on my mom's property, and she signed like a lease, or like she signed some kind of thing allowing my uncle and my aunt to have a piece of the property to put the driveway on, but it would still belong to my mom or whatever. And so, like, technically I was bit on my property, and I was on my bike because I wasn't planning on meeting her. She had just come out of her house. And like I said, the driveway split our property pretty much. We called it, like I said, we called it the driveway. And we would always meet up there, and we'd ride our bikes or play or whatever there, because my mom could see us and her grandparents could see her. And she came out to say sorry, and we're talking. Her grandpa, my cousin, opened the door, and the dog just came at me. Like, I was just on my bike. Like, we were just talking, like, nothing else. Dog came at me, and I tried to get away on my bike. Dog pulled me off my bike, and I have 7 scars and 33 stitches. My biggest wound was they're both on my left leg and my left arm. I have 4 on my left leg, 3 on my left arm. The biggest wound was, I don't remember seeing it a whole lot, but what it's been described to me as an adult human-sized fist. Like, average adult-sized fist. You could fit into my leg is how much he took of my leg. He took so much that he took some muscle from my leg. You can hardly see the ones on my arm, but my leg looks very deformed. Sort of. And it's kind of, like, numb and whatever. But, like, people, like, I tell them that I was attacked by, like, a chow. And everyone's like a little chihuahua. No, a chow is a Chinese breed. They're known to be very aggressive. And they are known to just, like, attack without any reason. From my understanding, they shot the dog and then buried him. And then the police were like, we need to test it for rabies. And they had to dig him back up. But I don't know how true that is. I was 9, so I don't, like, the memory's, like, vague, sort of, but also, like, kind of, like, not really at the same time. I'm gonna throw this back in here, and let me sleep before I just peace out. So, neighbor had a pit bull he played with every day. One day he took like, you just don't know, like, anything could be, like, trippy. I don't, like I said, we weren't doing anything sus. We were just talking. Like, I was straddling my bike, because I'm, like, literally on it, getting ready to ride it, and she had called out to me to be like, hey, hold on. And we were just standing there talking. So, like, it's not like I did anything to the dog. And the thing that makes me mad is when people, like, you tell people that you were attacked by a dog, their immediate response is, well, what did you do? Like, what do you mean, what did I do? I didn't do nothing. Like, hello? That messed me up. I didn't do nothing. Oh, that makes me mad. What did you do to the dog? Excuse me? What do you mean, what did I do to the dog? Crazy work. Crazy work, by the way. People are wild. Crazy. Because, like, what do you mean? What did I do? Do. Oh, kills me for the money. We had such a good run there. People be mad weird. I've never seen in my life, though, people defend dogs. Best song. Here we go. Here we go, guys. I've never in my life seen people defend dogs the way some people do. Like, it just seems like the people that defend dogs with their whole chest like that, they're just cats, like, #1 hater. It's crazy. And the black cat laughed. Like, if you hate cats and you want to say that cats did something to you, I guarantee you it's probably because you did something to them first. Personally, I have never seen a cat. I've never heard of a story where a cat has attacked somebody out of nowhere and for no reason. Unlike dogs. On a fallen star, it never did me any good. I ain't got to knock on wood. It's you and me forever dancing in the dark. All over me, it's understood. I ain't got to knock on wood. Forgive me, it sounds cocky. He hypnotized me and opened my eyes. Redwood tree, it ain't hard to see. His love was the key that opened. Whoopsies. Cause I don't need to catch the bouquet to know a hard rock is on the way. And baby, I'll admit I've been a little... My cat does it to me on the daily, but I love him anyways. He generally has some sort of aggression. Really? I have had several cats, and I have never had them just attack me for no reason. I did have a cat named Blossom growing up. I'm pretty sure she got eaten by wolves, unfortunately. But she wanted to be an outdoor cat, and there was no stopping her. She quite literally learned how to jump from, like, a 13-foot window. Like, and it might be even higher than that. I didn't have air conditioning in my house growing up. I lived in a really, really old house. And, so, like, in the summertime, like, we would open the windows and put fans in them, or open the windows just to get, like, the air circulating, because it would, like, you know, get hot and stuffy. And, I need to get a pumpkin. And she knew how to jump from that window. And there was, like, no stopping her. She would find a way out. She learned to jump from my brother's window, too, I'm pretty sure. Like, she wanted to be an outdoor cat, unfortunately. And there was, like I said, there was no stopping her. And if you try to bring her in, and she wasn't ready to come in, like, she was like, no, I'm not going in. And she would fight you. So, like, it wasn't a, we're trying to force her to do X, Y, Z. It was a, oh, look. So all this carpet's gonna get, oh, well, I guess we're gonna have to replace it. It was a, I don't want to go inside and you can't make me type of deal. And she was telling us, you know, she was trying to tell us something. So, is there any more? No, I'm gonna have to make more. I think he's trying to play, but he's super aggressive. Like, if I walk past, he'll just attack me and leaves me with his horse. Oh, yeah. It sounds like he's trying to play. I have a cat that's like that, but they're not, like, honestly, are any of them really bad about claws, though? My cat Cinnamon is really bad about claws. But she's a tortie, so she's very like she's known for her tortitude, you know. So like for her, it's because I'm like I've picked her up, and she's like, I don't want to be picked up. Like, I'm busy, you know. She would never hurt me on purpose, though, and I know that. But she's using her claws to try and get down, because, like, that's her natural instinct as a cat, you know? A lot of my cats, like, none of them really use claws. I have a cat named Hero. He's very large, and he's orange. And how many more carpet do I need? This whole back. Oh, look. And he's very scared of, like, heights. We don't need a whole lot more. He's, like, scared. He's not, like, scared of heights, but he's, like, when I pick him up, he's very scared that I'm gonna drop him. And I tell him all the time, I'm like, have I ever dropped you? No, exactly. So, like, why are we freaking out? But he uses his claws, and he, like, sinks into me, because he's like, you're gonna drop me, which, like, I've never dropped him. He's gotten better over the years, but he still gets scared. I don't usually pick him up a whole lot, though, because he's very large. He's also worse biting. He bites hard. I have a cat like that. My cat, Miles, he's a lover, but he bites hard. He bites hard. When you're trying to give him a treat or something, he'll, like, take it from you. Like, I have a couple of cats that are lickers, as I like to call them, where they won't take the food from you, but they'll sit there and lick. And they'll lick, and they're licking. It's just like, take the snack from me. And he'll take it from you, but he will bite your fingers off. And he bites hard. So... My childhood cat was a tortie. My cat's name is Cinnamon. And it really, like, if I think about it too much, I become very distraught. Because she's going to be 8 this year. And it makes me sick. Like, her mortality... Where is this? Her mortality scares me. Are they above? They're definitely above. They're like right here. Oh, they're right here. I'll just place a couple of jack-o'-lanterns. Anyway. What was I saying? Oh yeah, she's gonna be 8 this year. And her mortality, I mean, like, 8 is still young, but it scares the crap out of me. Because I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, cats can live to be, like, 15, 16, even, like, 20 years old. So, like, I still have, like, years, I hope, with her. But, like, I get very scared. It scares me. Yes, if I hand my cat food to his face, he will hiss and hit me as he eats. Dang. He's just evil, but so crazy. Yeah, I say all the time, it's just my cat's world, and I'm living in it. What the heck? Is that more? I don't hear him anymore. Screw it. I'm done. So he's just legally able to drink? That's funny. Yeah, I get scared. I will not be okay for a very long time. And all the carpet is almost placed. Look at this. W! And we had barely just enough. Yes. Okay, so now we don't need a ton of, we just need dye for glass now. So that's exciting, which means I can put away these pumpkins and we can use them for the nether. And I can use the rest of this dye probably to turn this into cyan glass. Unfortunately, I am going to need more glass. Like this. I guess we'll start here. I have a lot of glass at home, so that'll be the next step, is just getting more glass. Okay, I don't want this creeper falling on my head, so I'm going to get rid of that problem. Alright. We have to do 6 layers of this. And if I did the math right, I counted it like 1,200 times. We should have perfectly 6 layers. We'll see, though, I guess. Did he fall down here? He had to have fallen, right? Saying yes instead of no. So I saw you at the bus stop, I didn't though. I hit the ground running each night. I hit the Sunday matinee. You know the greatest films of all time I never made. I guess you never know, never know. And if you loved me, you really should have shown. It's alright now. But don't you think so? Roaring 20s, tossing pennies in the pool. And if my wishes came true, it would have been you. In my defense, I had none. Not alone. But it would have been fun if you would have been the one. Whoopsies. Having adventures on your own. You meet some woman on the internet and take her home. Place in glass. Have we? I don't know. I still don't think we've heard a 1989 song, have we? I don't remember hearing one. We did hear Wood from Life of a Showgirl, finally. No! And it would have been sweet if you could have been me. Fine. No, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, is this 1989? I think it is. Yep. Always want back the love they gave away. People like me. When you said you've changed, and all I think... Can you stop? You're being so rude. Me in the palm of your hand, then why'd you have to go and lock me out when I let you in? Gotta go. Hubby woke up and wants to play Fortnite. I had so much fun. I can't wait to come in. W! I'm glad you had fun. Have a good time playing Fortnite. Get those Victory Royales. Season ends June 5th, by the way. Get those levels. That battle pass finished. And not like this. Do. We're gonna do... What time is it? 12:30. the... I didn't do nothing. I don't know what that was. Alright, do I have any more glass? I have these. Any more glass anywhere? Oh, look. More cyan glass. Dubs. I guess I don't have any more glass. So, we're gonna have to go back to my base and get glass. I'll place the rest of this. Is there any? That's coal, sandstone. Okay. I don't have any more glass, so we're gonna have to go, unfortunately, get glass. I have plenty of glass. I have prepped for this. So we'll go get more glass, and we'll have to get more cyan dye. Probably. Which I might just go... I don't want to make that flower farm. I guess it wouldn't hurt to have two. And I could potentially build it over there. Ugh, the decisions. The decisions. Everybody's so punk on the internet. So we need roughly, for each layer, we need roughly a shulker and a, like, half of glass, probably. Or more. How much? Oh, we did nothing over here. So, like, 2.5, 3 shulkers. Oh, yikes. Yikes. How bad is it? Like, if we were to go, how bad am I about to deplete my glass? This is empty. This can go home. This can go home. Actually, no. I might just move these low-key, like, out of the way, because we're gonna have to extend it. We're gonna need this. Oh, we're so cooked. We're gonna need, like, 3 shulkers for every layer, which means 18 shulkers of glass. Oh, we're gonna need way more glass than what I have. Because the other thing I want to build is gonna have to have a lot of glass too. Yep. Let's go see. How bad is this? 18 shulkers? I don't even have 18 chests of glass. We're gonna have to smelt. I'm not looking forward to this. All the smelting that we're gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to AFK so hard. The lag. This is not enough in the slightest. We have 2 shulker boxes full. I mean, let's bring... We'll bring that many for now. 3. Or 4. Let's bring 4. We'll bring 4. And then we're gonna have to, like... We're gonna have to, like... We're gonna have to, like, go get sand. And smelt it, probably. After we get through all that glass. Because that's not enough. We need this... I'm gonna AFK here. And see if we can get some more green dye. And see if I can smelt, like, all of this. Alright. We're gonna AFK there. And then, for the dye, we're literally gonna have to, like, go back to the bone meal place. So I'm just gonna AFK here, let this finish the green dye, and then we're going to, peace out. And go get blue dye, because I don't want to use all of my lapis. I've already used so much lapis. You know what's smart of me to do? Do this. And come down here and trade for lapis. While we wait for it to, smelt. Alright. We're waiting. Alright. TikTok, thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna get off stream. I will catch you all. I don't know if you'll see me on Monday, because it's Memorial Day here in the US, but... If you see me Monday, you see me Monday. If not, definitely Tuesday. I want to play Pair Lives, and Pair Lives releases Monday. So if you're in the Discord, congrats on being cool. If you're not in the Discord, you should join the Discord. There's the Discord. I will catch you all later, TikTok. If you would like to come over to Twitch, it's just the Spark. We are going to raid out to somebody. Other than that, I will catch you all later. Bye! Alright, guys. On Twitch. We're gonna raid. I'm literally gonna sit here while I shower. We're gonna raid. Is she live still? She is. She's doing a special event. Where she's doing like. She's trying to raise money, I guess. And I think that we should go over there, because that's where I'm going to go anyway. So, thanks for hanging out. I will see you all later. Like I said, I don't know if I'll be live on Monday because it's Memorial Day here in the US, but, like, I want to play Paralive so bad at the same time, and it releases Monday, so. And it's London Boy playing. I love my hometown as much as Motown. I love SoCal. And you know I love Springsteen, Faded Blue Jeans, Tennessee Whiskey. But something happened, I heard him laughing. I saw the dimples first and then I heard the accent. They say home is where the heart is, but that's not where mine lives. You know I live in London, boy, I enjoy walking Camden Market in the afternoon. He likes my American smile like a child when our eyes meet. Darling, I fancy you. Take me back to Highgate, met all of his best mates, so I guess all the rumors are true. You know